So it's almost that time again. Hekki Lunta making its return to Negaunee. This morning, Samantha Rivera is learning more about this Finnish celebration. Good morning, Samantha.
Good morning, Vicki. Yes, it's an annual celebration with lots of fun set up for everyone this weekend. Like in years past, they'll have fireworks, a big parade, live music, food, and games, and so much more. And later on in today's show, we'll actually talk to the event coordinator, Tammy Wills, to tell us more about the big event that her and her team have worked so hard to put on. I mean, check this out. They've got a crapper dash set up here. I don't know if I can say that. It's too late. I already said it. And then a Paul Bunyan ladder golf here. They have lots of fun, like I said, set up for everyone this weekend. And with so many Finnish people here in the UP, it's a great way to share and enjoy their culture and for others to learn about a heritage other than their own. So make sure to stick around. We'll have more details about the big event happening this weekend. Live in Negaunee, Samantha Rivera, TV6 News.
Okay, thank you very much, Samantha. Of course, for any winter event, you got to dress up properly. Let's head to Weather Center 6 for what's coming our way today.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this weekend, Hekki Lunta Fest comes back to Negaunee this morning. Samantha Rivera joins Tammy Wills, event coordinator. Tell us a little bit more about what's going on, Samantha.
Hyvää huomenta, Vicky. That's Finnish for good morning. I'm about to be trilingual here, so watch out. But you can learn more about those Finnish phrases and more about the culture at this year's Hekki Lunta event happening here in Negaunee both Friday and Saturday. And when I say they have lots of fun planned, I mean they have a lot. They're going to have an ice bar, a human foosball, lots of fun planned. And here to tell us more about it is Tammy Wills. Good morning, Tammy.
Good morning.
So the name Hekki Lunta, where does that come from? Where did it originate from?
It originated from a guy named Dave Ryuta who was going to be holding a snowmobile competition, and there was no snow, and so he came up with the Hekki Lunta snow dance song, and they then got so much snow that they had to cancel the competition, and then from that point on, the legend of Hekki Lunta was born.
Very nice. And how did this all come together? I know this is only the second year it's happening.
Yep, the Luge Club decided to take over the Hekki Lunta Festival after it had not been held for a couple of years. We wanted to do something to raise awareness in the community that we are here, and also to bring business to the downtown. And so we talked with Irontown Association and got their blessings, and have just tried to make the festival our own and a family event, and just lots of fun in the dark of winter.
Yeah. And about how long does it take to, plan this all out?
Well, we started meeting in August, and then got busy with our own projects in the fall, and then kind of came back together, late fall, early winter, and have been meeting about once a week for the last 3-4 months. But the last few weeks have been pretty busy.
Yeah. And just looking at the program, I know there's a lot going on for both days, Friday and Saturday, but just tell us a little bit about what's going on.
Okay. Well, Friday we'll kick things off with the luge run at 2 o'clock. So from 2 to 5 we'll be luging, and we'll have cocoa and hot dogs. And then 5 o'clock the Elks will open, and they're going to have refreshments and chili, place where people can warm up as they wait for the parade. And then the parade will kick off at 7 p.m. and it'll make its way to Briding Park, where we'll have our opening ceremonies. And then after the opening ceremonies, the Elks will be open for a little while longer. And then after that, there's going to be all kinds of entertainment on Iron Street Friday night. There will be the Pit Crew and Meet the Brewer at Jackson's Pit. There will be the Suapala Pizza at Tino's. There will be Acoustic Iron Daisy at Smarties, Breakwall Comedy at Chappers, Alexis Matson at Bar's Bar. And then Saturday, the fun continues with a Panukaku breakfast at the Eagle starting at 9 a.m. There will be, from there's all kinds of games planned at downtown. We'll have Iron Street closed off, and we'll have, the Yooper Scoop Scramble, the Crapper Dash, Paul Bunyan Ladder Golf, Human Foosball, the Chook Chuck, Trinary Toast Eating Contest, and then around the corner, Heritage Hills Farms will be doing wagon rides, and then at the Negaunee Senior Center there will be guest speakers. We'll be having a bake sale, and there will be a display from the Finnish American Heritage Center. We'll be selling our Hekki Lunta Stormy Chromers and other wares there, and then as fireworks at 7. And then as we make our way, back up the street, there'll be music all evening. happening at all the establishments. So.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Tammy. And when we return, we're going to tell you guys more about all the details that will happen at this year's Hekki Lunta, and more than Tammy could remember here. So make sure to stick around. Live here in Negaunee, Samantha Rivera, TV6 News.
Okay, thank you very much, Samantha. Of course, people getting it's
This weekend, it's the Hekki Lunta Festival in Negaunee. It's a Finnish celebration filled with music, food, and more. Samantha joins us again in Negaunee to tell us more. Good morning again, Samantha.
Good morning again, Andrew. As you can tell behind me, they've already got a lot of decorations up, getting ready for this year's Hekki Lunta. Again, it's happening here in Negaunee. The parade is actually starting on Friday, and they're going to have that here in Brighting Park here in Negaunee. And like I said, they have lots of other fun stuff planned. And here to tell us more about it is a co-event coordinator, Mike Ilmanen. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning.
So you mentioned that you guys are going to have an ice bar and a human foosball. How do you guys come up with those ideas?
I don't know. I think we just sit down and we start talking about events that we could possibly do in the middle of winter. And obviously an ice bar is something we can do here in Negaunee. And the human foosball, I don't know where that came from either, but we're setting that up down on the west end of Iron Street also.
Yeah. And remind us a little bit from what Tammy had told us in the last half hour, what events you guys do have coming up.
A lot of the things that I like to talk about naturally is the food, and early morning at the Eagles, 9 a.m. on Saturday, we will have the panukaku breakfast. The Eagles cook up this Finnish delicacy along with all the other breakfast items. They'll be doing that at 9 to 11, I believe. And then we will be having a luncheon at the Negaunee Senior Center. They have different menu items that they will be offering. And also Bar's Bar will be grilling outside. They'll have hot dogs and hamburgers on the grill outside. And then in the later afternoon, we will be having a pasty dinner at the Negaunee Elks. The Elks people will be in the back room making their pasties, and somebody could actually watch their pasty being made. And about an hour later, they could have it come right out of the oven and have a nice hot pasty for dinner.
Very nice. And I know you told me that you were basically in charge of the big parade that's happening here on Friday. Tell us more about that.
Well, in charge is kind of a different word to use. However, I have sent out letters. We have stopped at businesses. Of course, anything that has to do with winter time. So we're looking at things like snow plows, snowmobiles, 4x4 or four-wheelers, all types of different things. So we hope to have the parade a little bit bigger and better than it was last year.
And what events are you charging for?
I don't know that, to tell you the truth. Obviously, the luncheons need to be paid for, but other than that, everything that we're doing, the games and stuff like that, that's all free to the public.
Okay. And what would you say is your favorite part about putting this on every year?
Well, my part has been the parade. When the parade came down Iron Street last year, and I was the last one there, and turned the corner and saw all the lights of all the vehicles coming up Iron Street, that made me quite happy. So I hope the parade's going to be just fantastic again this year.
Sounds like a very fun time. Thank you so much, Mike.
Thank you.
Again, if you guys want to come out and enjoy some Finnish culture, make sure to come out to Hekki Lunta, happening this Friday and Saturday here in Negaunee. Reporting live, Samantha Rivera, TV6 News.
Thank you so much, Samantha. A pasty sounds so good on this morning. Ooh, that sounds good. All right.